Search for missing British hiker. Eli Sweeting paused after intensive week-long effort in New Zealand. The search for missing British hiker Eli Sweeting, 25, has been officially paused by New Zealand authorities after more than a week of exhaustive efforts in the country's remote and treacherous South Island wilderness. Sweeting, originally from Bristol, was last seen on May 4th when he set off alone to hike Mitre Peak, a towering and notoriously dangerous mountain in the heart of Fiordland National Park. A solo adventure turns into a high-stakes rescue effort. Eli Sweeting was reported missing when he failed to return from his solo expedition up Mitre Peak, a 1,683-meter, 5,522-foot, jagged spire that rises sharply out of Milford Sound. Known for its sheer cliffs, unpredictable weather, and limited trails, Mitre Peak is considered one of New Zealand's most difficult and dangerous climbs. Police have described the surrounding terrain as extremely dangerous and challenging. Despite the inherent risks, Sweeting, an experienced mountaineer, was known to be familiar with such environments. His sister, Eli Sweeting, shared in a public statement and fundraising post that Eli had hiked in this terrain many times and was well equipped for the conditions. "He's one of the kindest, most compassionate people you could ever meet," she wrote. "He always loved the mountains. He had such a big heart and was always looking to challenge himself." Massive search operation launched immediately after the alarm was raised. Authorities launched a large-scale search operation involving over 40 personnel. The operation included helicopter surveillance, thermal imaging, drones, and ground search teams aided by trained dogs. Local volunteers, as well as Eli's family members who flew in from the UK, joined the effort. Searchers focused heavily on a descent route after a faint light was spotted in the area. However, the dense bush and steep cliffs made progress painstakingly slow. "It's difficult terrain and the forest canopy makes aerial spotting and movement detection very hard," said Acting District Commander Inspector Matt Scholes. "In some areas, teams have only been able to cover 250 meters in an hour. Initial progress was also interrupted by severe weather, which grounded helicopters and temporarily halted the search in the early days. Once conditions improved, efforts resumed with a renewed push to cover more ground, including targeted zones on the likely descent path." Decision to pause the search on Monday afternoon, local time. Inspector Scholes confirmed the search would be paused following days of unsuccessful results. "We have been supporting the hiker's family, and we know this is difficult news for them to hear at what has been an incredibly distressing time," he said. "While the search has now been paused, we will be reviewing our efforts and looking to see if there is anything further we can do." Although official operations are paused, a land search and rescue team remains stationed near Mitre Peak to conduct brief searches during early daylight hours in case new evidence emerges. Support and fundraising efforts as the search gained media attention. A GoFundMe campaign was launched by Sweeting's family to support ongoing efforts. The campaign has raised over $9,000 to date, covering expenses such as travel, equipment, and operational support for search crews. "We've been overwhelmed by the kindness and support from people around the world," said Eli Sweeting. "We can't thank the search and rescue team enough. They've gone above and beyond." The Milford Sound area, while visually stunning, has long been known for its challenging and unforgiving terrain. Despite advancements in GPS technology and outdoor gear, solo hikers continue to face significant risks in the region. Looking ahead, police have reiterated that while the formal search is on hold, the case remains open. Authorities plan to reassess all information gathered thus far to determine whether any new leads or strategies can be pursued. The community of Te Anau, the gateway to Fiordland National Park, has also shown its support with local businesses, donating supplies and residents offering lodging and assistance to the family. This deeply emotional and ongoing case highlights both the beauty and danger of wilderness exploration and the profound efforts made by search and rescue professionals and community members when a life is at stake. What we know so far. Eli Sweeting, 25, went missing after beginning a solo hike up Mitre Peak on May 4th. He is an experienced climber originally from Bristol, UK. The search involved helicopters, drones, thermal imaging, and local and international support. A light spotted during the search gave hope, but no confirmed sign of Sweeting has been found. Police have paused the search but remain open to resuming based on new evidence. A GoFundMe campaign has raised over $9,000 to support the effort. The family continues to hold out hope for Eli's return, asking for privacy and continued support as they await further updates. Thank you for watching Yellow Pepper News, your source for trusted news and insights. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay informed.